Welcome back to our channel, Retired and Loving It. I'm Terry.
And I'm Keith.
Today, we're going to show you some highlights from our recent trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Thanks for coming along. We rode the Ober Gatlinburg tramway up to the top of the mountain. The aerial views from the top are unbelievable. You see why this is called the Smoky Mountains, because everything looks smoky. Every time the tram came to a new post and a new line, it would sway back and forth. It was quite thrilling.
There's your sky view.
As you got to the top of the mountain, there was an amusement park and a ski area. They had ice skating, amusement rides, different stores that you could visit. Keith found some bears, and so did I. They also had some bears in an enclosure that you could watch. We ate lunch at a restaurant on top of the mountain, and we also met a new friend. The views from the tram as we were descending back down the mountain were just breathtaking. Video and pictures just does not do this justice at all. It was the most beautiful thing we have ever seen. Once back down the mountain, we walked around downtown Gatlinburg. There are so many unique shops. You never know what you're gonna find. There's something for everyone. It's such a great place to visit. You know you're short when you're shorter than Paula Deen. They even had a singing horse. Along Cherokee Orchard Road, we ran into this old mill. It was so awesome, right at the side of the road. Then we ran across this old homestead. We walked back the path to get to the house, and this house really fascinated me because of how it sat on rocks. It didn't have a foundation at all. It was just set, built up on rocks. It's too dark to really see anything inside. However, I love walking through old homes like this and trying to imagine what it was like when people actually lived there. Here is what I mean about the house sitting on rocks. There are no foundation. Each corner of the house is just sitting on rocks. It just fascinates me how it could be level and how it doesn't fall down. Ellies Mill was built as a tourist attraction in the late 1920s. It's one of the few remaining pieces of old Gatlinburg, and it is privately owned. Noah Bud Ogle built this homestead in 1863. It was a typical southern Appalachian mountain farm. It was so neat to walk around and see how people used to live. Then we walk up the path to the barn. Notice all the big rocks jutting out of the ground. You literally had to watch every step. And here is the old log barn, which was so interesting to walk through. Can you imagine living on this homestead back in the 1800s, carrying your water in from the stream? I am so glad I was not a pioneer. The two things that we love the most about Gatlinburg are those peaceful mountain streams and the wonderful views that you get of the Great Smoky Mountains. That's so breathtaking. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys, as we look back on our trip to Gatlinburg. If you ever have a chance to go to Gatlinburg, it's a great place to visit.
Guys, we had a great time in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and press that subscribe button right over here. Give this video a big thumbs up, and please share this video with your friends.
We'll see you next time on Retired and Loving It.